Guys, we got one more topic for this fun evening. I want to ask you. I only have one vehicle. Carlos tells me it doesn't count, but I think it does count. It's the
A
Game
horse?
Toys Harley Daytona Cloud bike from Final Fantasy VII. And it's a big boy. It's not no kind of space at all. I say it's a vehicle, right? What does a vehicle really bring to your display? Because now we got this Hot Toys Batmobile. We got the Jazzinc Batmobile. We got the DeLorean. We got the Ecto one that Kiko's going to buy from Carlos. So we got all these vehicles out there, right? What do they really bring to your display? And Zach, I want to ask this. I know you have the HasLab Razor Crest behind you. You have some other vehicles from what I remember. So what does it really bring to your display?
So I don't own any 1/6 scale vehicles. So all of my frames of reference are like 3 3/4 vehicles, unless a horse counts as a vehicle. But I think they're great. I think they're focal points. I think you can get a lot of fun display abilities out of them. Yeah, I think they're great. I think they kind of tie the collection together. Like with my N1 that I made, I have a bunch of diorama, or not a diorama, but like a bunch of related figures next to it. And it's like, instead of having them just lined up on a shelf, it's like they're all interacting with the N1. So I think I think it adds a lot. You know, at some point, I did want to own a 1/6 scale Batmobile. It just didn't work out at the time. But yeah, I'm very excited to hopefully one day get a 1/6 scale vehicle. I've been really eyeing the Tumbler, but you know the cost to get the Tumbler plus the DX19 is quite expensive. So, but no, I've seen the original Tumbler in person, the black one, and it was freaking incredible. Like it,
Is it?
I mean,
Because
it was
I'm
like
considering getting it, Zach.
yeah. So we, I guess before COVID, we used to do like live shows at like local comic stores for the podcast, and so we did a sort of like a figure show and tell type thing where everyone brought a Hot Toys or like a third party, and the owner of the store, we would do like drawings, and so I guess they're raffles, but everyone basically we were gonna raffle the tumbler. It was like $10 entry, and some guy's like, no, I'll just buy it because it was such a good price at that time. So he basically just bought it out. But for like 30 minutes, we were like considering to raffle it, and it, you know, taking it out of the box, like it, we had all of our Hot Toys lined up like on this display case, and it's just like the show stopping like piece at the beginning. So yeah, it was neat. And I've always wanted to own one since then. It's just, you know, at that price point, it's quite a bit.
Right. Yeah, that's reasonable. Well, Kiko, you have some 1/6 vehicles in your collection. What do they think? What do you think they bring to your display?
It brings a lot of questions when people see them. They wonder, how serious are you? Obviously, I'm pretty serious about some of these things, but they're nice to haves. Oh, there's the one that I
It's
don't
the
want,
afterlife.
essentially.
The one,
Yeah. But they're nice to haves. They're not musts. They're kind of, okay, what can I do to amplify them? They're display amplifiers. They are centerpieces, essentially. They have to be something you are extremely passionate about to own, because they take up real estate, man. They are huge. And I'm having to rethink, because I originally, like I told you, I built this little section right here to house those vehicles, and now they're full of statues. That was my bad. So I need to rethink, how to display all these vehicles. And so now the rule is DeLorean, Ecto, Batman 89. Those are the three. And I think I'm going to have to do like the that's right. Go the route of the custom like wall shelves that you kind of build essentially. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. Maybe Maja case it. I don't know. But they're going to need their own display where all the vehicles are together, because they need to be together, in my opinion. Just because if you don't display it right, why do you have it? Essentially, it's not something you just want to throw in a corner. It needs to be preeminent in your display. So what does it bring to your display? I don't know if it brings anything other than just craziness, because people are like, I can't believe you have something that big that you collected. And they're like, how much was that? $50 or so? And then you're like, oh,
Yep, exactly.
yeah. Well, that's the thing, man. When I was in Mexico with one of our friends, he's like, hey, you got a lot of figures, don't you? I was like, yeah, I do. And he's like, how much does that cost you? A couple $100? And, all the things in there. I was like, all right, man, because you're one of my boys, I will show you the spreadsheet, I'm talking about, that has, everything I own and how much I paid, all that stuff. Dude could not believe it. He thought I was joking him, because he's like, I don't think people understand that these collectibles do carry a cost associated with them, even if you get them in the bargain bin.
Yep.
they're still expensive. And because so many people are accustomed to just go to Walmart and you can find something for $5, $6, $20 at most. Most people aren't paying what some of these are. And so it shows that you're out of your mind. That's what it brings to your display.
It's true. It does, bro. It brings craziness and questions, like Kiko said. But guys, let us know what you think about vehicles in the chat below. And guys, thank you so much for your thoughts on that one. We got a couple super chats here.